Ozempic. Happy sugar. 40 pounds down. Ozempic. Happy girl. Hi everyone, this is Jody. I want to thank you and welcome you back to my channel. For those of you who are just getting to know me, I am a 62-year-old woman. I'm living in Israel, born in Canada. And I'm usually here to talk about things like weight, confidence, maybe makeup, home decor, a bunch of different kind of things. Today I wanted to talk to you about Ozempic. Ozempic is something that I've been on for a long time. Well, not a long time, I shouldn't say that. It's been like 8 months. Maybe it's a long time for some people, maybe it's not. The good, the bad, and the ugly of Ozempic. Are you interested in that? Subscribe. Follow me, please. I want to be able to talk to you, maybe help you, maybe you help me, whatever it is, we work together and we learn together and we share. And I have lots of things that I want to share. So press that button and just subscribe to me. Turn on your notifications so you know when I do make a new video, you can find out and join us. Us, me, my animals, me. Thank you. Stay tuned if you want to listen about Ozempic, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And let's get into it. Okay, so basically I have been on Ozempic since November 2022. I am a type 2 diabetic, so it was not a problem for me to get this. My sugar was out of control, even though I was taking other medications for my diabetes. And nothing was really doing it. So I thought, you know what, I'd heard all these wonderful things about Ozempic, especially that you lost weight with Ozempic. So that was pretty exciting for me. I mean, it's like, wow, you get your sugar under control and you lose weight. What? I've tried everything. I have tried everything to lose weight, up and down my whole life since I was about 8 years old. I'm 62, 8 years old, and I was feeling fat and being told that I was, and it really changed who I am. But maybe I'm stronger. Maybe I'm here to share that message with you because of it. Maybe that's what I was always supposed to do, to go through all of this stuff, tell you that I've tried like every single diet or pretty close to it. I have had gastric sleeve surgery, which did help quite a bit. When I first came to Israel, which is where I'm living now, after growing up in Canada, I was 107 kilos. And now I am about 53 kilos. So the first round, after a few years, and then I decided to get the surgery, the gastric sleeve bariatric surgery. I had it done, and just to make a long story short, I'll come out ahead of it. And I did lose weight, and it was really like rapidly lost the weight. And I felt really good, but I went down to about, I guess I lost just over 20, then 25 kilos. Kilos are, a kilo is a 2.2 pounds. So when I got down to about 80 kilos, and then I lost more over time, I went down to about 73 kilos, 72 kilos, and that was pretty good for me. And I stayed at that for a long time. And my goal was to kind of get to like 63 kilos, because once in my life, that was the number. It was like a size 10, North American women's size. And, my mom was that size and she's small. And I just figured that's what an average woman is, a size 10. So I was really excited to get to that goal. And when I heard about the Ozempic, I thought that's going to be it. If I can get to that, which is like in pounds, about 143 pounds, I'm just short of 5'3", but have a lot of natural muscle on my body, as I used to be a bodybuilder, and I guess I gained muscle pretty quickly. So I thought, well, that's a perfect weight for me. And I've never been able to get any lower, no matter what I've done, whether I'm exercising, no matter what, that is the weight that I go to. It's pretty good. Let's go there, see what happens. So I started taking the Ozempic, and I didn't have a lot of side effects. I didn't really feel the nausea or anything. Much later on, when I was started to mess around with it a little bit, go off it, go on it, and then I started to not feel well. But at the beginning, November, December, and I lost about 7 kilos, and I was feeling pretty good. My family came to visit me from Canada, and they were here for, I guess, a few weeks or whatever, and I saw them, and we were doing a ton of walking. And I still wasn't really losing, but after they left, literally, I dropped like 4.5 kilos in 1 week. I couldn't believe it. And then the weight loss started again. And I finally got down to the 63 kilos, and I was like, this is amazing. This is great. I love it. I'm still feeling good. I think that I wasn't realizing that it was making me tired, but I just figured that's because I'm not eating a lot. So it may have just been that, because what happens with the Ozempic is the message that's sent to your head is you're full. Not only are you full, like, you know, when someone is a normal person and they are full, they stop eating, or they go, well, just one more bite. But with me on the Ozempic, there was no one more bite. If I was going to take one more bite, I was going to be sick. So there was no one more bite. It's like I wasn't hungry. I didn't eat very much. And when I did eat, I stopped at a very small portion. Still, the nausea was under control and everything was good. And I kept saying to my doctors, when do you think that it's going to stop? When am I going to stop losing weight? And they'd say, well, maybe now. Your body will adjust when it's ready. Okay, 143 pounds, 63 kilos, and I'm going down 60 kilos. Oh my God, I've never been this small in my life. I can't believe it. This is so exciting. 59 kilos. I start to look on the internet. My doctors are not giving me any answers. When do you stop losing weight on the Ozempic? I mean, as a type 2 diabetic, I could ideally be on it forever to control my sugar. So when does the weight loss stop? 58 kilos. It's getting smaller. I don't even know if I need to be this small. You know, like, people are stopping me in the street and not always saying the nicest things about the weight loss. And maybe they haven't seen me in a while, so they're shocked, or they're used to seeing me as a heavier person. Whatever it is, it basically is not always positive. And I'm always saying to my friends, what is it about me that people feel the need to be so honest with me that they want to tell me when I don't look good? Did your mother never teach you? If you don't have something nice to say, zip it, don't say anything. But no, these people are like, oh, your face, and la la la, why did you lose so much weight? And, okay, forget them. Let's go on. 58 kilos, 57 kilos. This is crazy. Like, when is it going to stop? Seriously. Like, you know, when I hit like what was equivalent to like 115 pounds, I'm like, okay, my goal was 143 if I was lucky. And that would seem like a really good normal weight for me. 115 pounds, something's wrong. Like, I've got to stop it soon. I've got to go off this medication. And I was testing my sugar during the day and I was fine. My sugar was fine and I wasn't taking anything else now. I was just taking the Ozempic for my sugar, testing it 3 times a day. My sugar's good. Okay, fine. I need to do something because nobody's giving me an answer. I can't find anything on the internet that is telling me, Ozempic, you keep losing weight until you just keep losing weight. Because a lot of the people that are going on it that want to lose weight either go off it when they get to the weight that they want because they're not diabetics and they're just using it as a weight loss method, or they are diabetic and they have a lot more weight to lose. So at 50 pounds or whatever it is, it's not enough anyhow. So they just keep going. But for me, 45, 50 pounds, it was enough. It's enough. I don't want to be any smaller. Like, I'm like not looking good. I'm feeling okay, but I still, like, nobody needs to be this small, you know? Okay, then I got down to 111 pounds, and I went, okay, I need to take control of this. As much as I like to be thought of as a thin person, and I used to say to people when I was a little heavier, people would say, oh, you're so thin. I'd say, no, I'm slim, but now I was thin. And I didn't really want to look that way. I like the way clothes fit. I could try on anything and everything fit me. I'd go to like extra small and oh my God, I couldn't believe this. For me, this was so exciting to go into a store. Hi, I'm an extra small. Like, I would say it, but I wouldn't actually believe it. I would take stuff into the change room and this is never going to fit me. This is never going to fit me. Oh my God, this fits me. I'm an extra small. How did this happen? So I finally decided to go off the Ozempic. And I stopped a week and a half, and then I started to get those cravings back in my head. And I went, oh my God, that my food thoughts are all back. I need to go back on it. No, I'm going to wait another week. And then I went back on it, and I didn't start over again from the beginning, like the 0.25, and then you go to 0.50, 0.75, and up to a 1, where it took me months to get to that point. Now I was like, okay, I'm just going to start at 1, because I was there not that long ago. Very nauseous. So nauseated every day from the moment I got up to the moment I went to sleep. Lots of vomiting. I just wasn't good. And then I started to lose the weight again and back down to 111 pounds. And I'm just like crazy. I'm off it. That's it. Done. Now, I did notice that I did start to get some energy back. I did gain a little bit of weight. So I'm up to like about 120, 123 pounds, something like that. kind of goes back and forth, which is around, I don't know, 155 kilos, something like that, somewhere in there. I try not to weigh myself every day now. And I am getting some of the food thoughts back. So I'm thinking, well, what do? I don't want to gain the weight back. My sugar is so good, I don't need to take anything anymore. I mean, it's good. Nothing, nada, no medicine for my diabetes. I never thought I would see that. Everybody in my family has diabetes. It's genetic for me. It's just like my brothers have it, my mother has it, my grandparents, everybody was diabetic. I just assumed that's going to happen to me. It did. And now, zero, nothing. So happy, so grateful. Little voices. Those chips are looking really good. You should have some. I know you're kind of full, but it's not going to hurt to have a little bit more of something. And now I'm not full anymore. So what do you do? What do you do? The doctor, I was talking to another doctor, and I was telling him, just by chatting about something, I'm saying, I was on Ozempic. And he goes, well, I hope you're off it now, because it's too much for you, basically. I said, no, I'm off it now. But now I'm wondering, if those voices are back and I start to eat more, what am I going to do? Do I go back on it and go at a lower dose? No nausea. Is the lower dose going to even help me? I just don't know what to do. I'm pretty happy with myself. I'm comfortable with the weight. If I could stay around 120, 125, that would be great. But can I? And I'm being honest with you from my heart. I am not sure what to do. I want to make sure that I can always get the Ozempic. So when I did go to renew my prescriptions, I made sure there was an Ozempic there waiting for me, just in case. I want to start at a low dose and just kind of keep it in there so those voices of the food stuff does not come back. And then we'll see what happens. But now, I mean, it is September, mid-September. And so I'm going to be soon at almost a year of taking the Ozempic. Well, 9 months anyhow. And I just think the good, the bad, and the ugly, it was great. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. Even the nausea, I don't care. It changed me so much. My confidence, oh my God, thank you, Ozempic, thank you. I tried everything to get to where I am now. Everything. Never thought I would see this weight. Never been this weight. I don't know what happened when I was 123 pounds. I must have just skipped over to 150, something like that. Never saw this weight before in my life. I've never been this size before in my life. The North American size 10, then 8, and then 6, and now I'm like a size 4. Who's a size 4? Little people are size 4. Is that me? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's very exciting. And I feel much better about myself. Would I have been okay if I stayed a size 10? I would have, because I wouldn't have known what it would have looked like to get lower. But I'm a small person now, and I say those words. I don't know if I exactly believe it up here, but all in all, I feel good about the way I look. And like I said in my previous videos, it's taken me to 62 years of age to get there. But I'm here, and I'm grateful for whatever got me here, starting with the bypass surgery, having a tummy tuck, which is not so tucked anymore now that I've lost the weight, but still good enough. And now with the Ozempic. This is my journey. And I plan to live a number of years, more and more and more, you know. So what will be my journey as I go on? I don't know. But join me. Tell me what your journey's been like. Did you find Ozempic or one of the other many drugs that are now out there that do this? I used to think when I was a kid, why can't there be a medicine that you just take, a pill or something, and you just lose the weight magically? Well, guess what? Now there is. And I was taking it. And it was a wonderful thing. But now I'm off it, and I have to decide whether I want to go back on it if I continue to gain weight or hear those horrible little voices. When you have an issue with any kind of addiction, and food is an addiction, that's what it is. And you hear those voices, even though you know you don't want to eat. You hear the voices and you think, well, what's a little this, what's a little that gonna hurt me? You know, I'll have a snack. I'm not really hungry, but you know, it looks really good. Someone sent cake home with me today. If I was on Ozempic, it will take me a week to even pick at that little piece of cake. And now I'm sure it'll be gone by tomorrow or the next day for sure. Okay, it's not going to kill me, but it's the beginning of things that I don't want to be doing. When I was on Ozempic, I ate whatever I could eat and everything that I could keep down, and anything that I looked at that was appetizing in any way to me. I was just so happy to be eating any kind of calories that I just ate it, and it was great. I knew that there were many times that I thought about food as, wouldn't it be good if I could go out to a restaurant and really enjoy the meal because I really craved the food? But the cravings were all gone. No cravings at all for anything. That's another amazing thing about these Ozempic and all of these semaglutides. There are no cravings. And for somebody that has a food issue, your whole life is cravings. When are you going to eat? I want this. When am I going to eat? What am I not going to eat? When am I going to eat it? When am I going to eat tomorrow? If we go out for dinner, what am I going to eat? I can't wait to have that. It's a constant battle, and it's constantly running in your head, and it controls everything. I don't want to be that person anymore. And I wasn't for all those months. So I have to decide what I'm going to do. What do you think I should do? I'm open to suggestion. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want anyhow. But if somebody's wiser than me, has more information than me, has been in my place, let me know. What do you think? Join me when I come back again, hopefully this week. We can talk a little bit more about the Ozempic and maybe if I've made a decision and what you have to say. And then let's talk again about how we're feeling. How confident are you feeling? You're looking for a job? You're looking for someone in your life? You're looking to help other people? All of these things take some kind of confidence so that you get to where you're going to be in your next step. So join me and let's talk about that next. In the meantime, please subscribe. It's free. Hit that button, subscribe, hit the like button, little thumbs up button. Again, it's free and it really helps me to grow my channel, which is what I'd really like to do so I can keep on talking to you and know that there's people out there that I can help, that are listening, that are sharing with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for anybody that subscribed to me. Thank you very much. Tell your friends, tell their mother, tell their sisters, even their brothers. Thanks again. And for everybody that's celebrating Rosh Hashanah, Shana Tova, and Hag Sameach, and we will speak to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.